The 2000s produced some memorable moments for England's national football team, both good
On the stroke of half-time, England did it again. Wonder boy.
and bad. More often than not with Sven-Goran Eriksson on the sidelines. After managing clubs in Italy and his native Sweden, Eriksson was appointed England's first non-British manager in 2001. The more myopic England supporters were not too keen on the Three Lions breaking with tradition to appoint a Swede. But any fears about a foreign manager taking over the national team evaporated in one of the country's finest victories, an historic 5-1 win against Germany in Munich, on their way to qualifying for the 2002 World Cup. Eriksson's calm and uncomplicated approach won the respect of his players and the nation, although in a 5-year stint he presided over England's so-called golden generation being knocked out of 3 major competitions at the quarter-final stage. A disappointing return for the squad he had at his disposal. His life off the pitch generated just as many headlines. The affairs with TV presenter Ulrika Jonsson and FA Secretary Faria Alam, and being forced to deny links to Chelsea whilst still contracted to England. Eriksson struggled to understand the often unfair media circus around him.
It's always very difficult to understand that who has this job should be a man, should be a saint, shouldn't earn a lot of money, shouldn't have a private life, and should absolutely not listen to other work possibilities in life. That I have very difficult to understand.
But he did not hold any grudges as his tenure approached the end.
The press is very strong in this country, and football is very important. So it's a lot of pressure, but I like that. It should be very bad not having pressure going into the World Cup. Very bad.
If you had known what our press was like, would you have behaved differently over your time here?
No, I shouldn't have behaved differently, I think, and it's okay. There's been 5 very good years.
Following the national job, Eriksson managed Manchester City and Leicester City and was director of football at Notts County. But there were to be no more major trophies, his last big success being the league and cup double with Italian side Lazio in 2000. He stood down from his last footballing role at Swedish club Karlstad in 2023 due to health issues and, a year later, revealed that he had been diagnosed with terminal cancer.
Live your life as normal as possible, as long as you can. And that's what I'm doing, really. I refuse to give up. I want to live every day.
Eriksson's lifelong dream was to manage Liverpool, and in March 2024 he was granted that wish, joining the management team at Anfield for a Legends charity match against Ajax. Eriksson was the man who arrived in England with a reputation as one of the world's best managers, and ultimately shared the fans' disappointment that the national side did not progress further with a talented group of players.
I wish to be judged honest man, try to do the best, and that's it. Then if 3 quarterfinals is good enough or not, I think the 2 first were good enough. This is not good enough.
And yet, Sven provided us with moments that the country will never forget.